Yeah, I've been singing on the street.
More opportunities, make some pounds.
£9 for a pint.
Oh, I'm scared really of metro because
the tube. I got lost 4 times.
You know, that's just the worst thing.
So I've been living in London for 2 months now, and there is plenty of things that I like about London, and there's plenty of things that I don't like. So stick around if you want to find out what people really think about London, and if your thoughts are the same as theirs.
George.
So you've been performing in London today?
Yeah, I've been singing on the street, like in Oxford Street. Realized that I have to have a license. I didn't know about
Steve.
Steve, nice to meet you, Steve. Are you living here? Are you on holiday? How long have you been here for?
I've lived here for ages, since 82.
If you had to choose one thing that you like the most about London, what would you choose? On the spot, obviously.
Well, all the TV channels that are based here, the national TV channels, that's why I came here.
Alina.
Alina.
And Maria.
Do you live in London? Are you on holiday?
No, we're on holiday.
Yeah.
I'm from Germany.
I'm from Poland.
So if you had to choose one thing that's your most favourite thing about London, what would you say?
I love the Tate Modern.
Oh, the gallery, the art gallery.
I love it there.
How is busking in London?
Oh, it's beautiful. You know, I've never seen so many people walking around the streets, you know, enormous quantity of people. You have to stay in a queue to just go straight, so.
And what about you?
I'm here for like first time, so.
First time?
Yeah.
Anything you really like?
I don't know, like everything basically.
Everything.
Yeah.
We've had that a few times actually.
Sunny Singh.
Max Beckett.
All my life.
Whole life.
Yeah,
4 years, but not far away.
And would you say that you have a favourite thing about London?
Oh, the food, definitely. Like, the street food scene is incredible here. Like, Maltby Street Market's really nice. Greenwich is kind of like a tourist trap now.
My name's Ria.
And did you say, are you visiting London? Do you live in London?
I come from London to attend my summer school.
Oh, fuck. God, we're gonna get him. Come on. Oh, mate, can I ask you a quick question while you're riding? Is that all right?
What's your name?
I'm Dylan.
Dylan, Stefan. Yeah.
Stefan, nice to meet you, bro. So, Stefan, have you been living in London a long time, or?
Yeah, I've been living here for about 2 years now.
2 years. And would you say you have a favourite thing about London out of everything?
The history and the culture of London, because there are so many old buildings, theatres and museums. I love to visit most museums, like I can see many history cultures in it. Yes, I also like take shopping in Oxford Street.
Yes. Have you bought anything big?
Nothing yet, I just bought some like Tom Ford.
Tom Ford.
We have some real nice green spaces. The parks are really nice. Honestly, we're on the Europe's doorstep. We got all these other countries around Europe that you can travel to strictly from London, so it's sweet too.
Very multinational city with lots of cultural things. I've been in the Chinese district and other districts. It's kind of interesting to see so many people in one city. I'm from Kiev, so you know, Kiev is a big city, also very beautiful, but not as big as London. Like London is so big. Like
Lean,
nice to meet you. I'm Dylan.
Nice to meet you.
So are you visiting London on holiday, or do you live here?
Yeah, holiday.
And how long have you been here for?
5 days.
5 days?
Yeah.
So today we're asking people what is their most favourite thing about London. So would you have anything that you like the most about London yet?
Shopping, maybe.
Shopping?
Yeah.
Selfridges. Selfridges?
Yeah.
Have you got anything nice?
Yes.
Lots
6
of stuff.
bags.
6?
Yeah.
Who's, is that Dad helping out there? No, that's good. Okay, so the shopping's fantastic in London. And what about you, Max?
Live music and sing.
Live music.
Play a little bit, but I listen and watch a lot more, I suppose. Yeah, saw Phoebe Bridgers last week. That was lovely.
Do you have a most favourite thing about London?
I don't know, actually.
I mean, I love Harry Potter, so...
Harry Potter.
I got a wand. Dumbledore's wand.
The architecture, and there are plenty of things to see and to do. For me, it's like the mix of cultures. Like there's different type of people, so I really like that.
Are you girls all from North Spain or different places, or? Where are you
Italy, Milano.
from? Milan.
North of Spain. And then,
North of Spain,
we're
North
from
Spain.
We're studying English at an academy.
Oh, is that summer school or?
Yeah, Kensington Academy School.
So what's your name, sorry mate?
Jacob.
Jacob, and have you been living in London for a long time or holiday?
About 2 months now.
2 months?
Yeah.
Very nice, mate. Well, basically today we're asking people what they think of London to try and find out what London's like, really.
Okay, yeah.
So do you have a favourite thing about London?
My favourite thing about London is the parks. I really like the parks. Yeah, I like the variety of the place and how big it is and how different each area is.
Yeah, it's true actually. There's so many different places in London.
I live just outside of London. Every corner you go to, you see a Mackey's, a McDonald's. Perfect, to be honest.
It's actually kind of, now I think about it, it's actually kind of true. Yeah, fast food is everywhere, McDonald's is everywhere. You know, they actually say that McDonald's franchising is the quickest way to become a millionaire. And if you had to say one thing, you've also only been here for 2 weeks and a few other visits, that you dislike most about London, is there anything you can think of?
I would say weather before I came here. But when I came here, the weather is perfect. I just can't say like anything like not positive.
Do you have a least favourite thing about London? Now, no pressure to say anything.
Yeah, I mean prices are going up, but mostly it's the slow walkers, and it's the people that stop like in the middle of the street without really looking around. So it's like that's just the worst thing.
It's actually one of the best answers we've had so far today. And Max, what about you?
Traffic and pollution shit. I used to live on one of the busiest crossroads, I'd say, in London, and rarely got 4 or 5 hours of sleep because there was just so many beeps and so many engines revved and that sort of shit.
There you go. Well, thank you very much, guys.
No worries,
Continue
man.
the game. Is there anything that you'd say you don't like about London?
Yeah, can I say I also don't like the traffic a lot because sometimes it's crowded and also very hot today, I think, because the weather this year in London, I think, is maybe hotter than other years. And I also received some warning about the high heat.
What about the thing that you dislike the most about London?
Maybe walking around the streets at
Yeah.
night can be a bit dangerous.
Yeah.
Have you had any bad experiences yourself?
Not yet.
Not
but-
yet.
Not yet. You sounded so you're almost sure you're going to have an experience soon. Is that a?
Could be.
Yeah, you never know.
Street safety is not. I don't know.
Not.
Yeah, one of the things that could be improved, I reckon.
Oh, I'm scared really of metro because I don't understand it. Like in Poland, we have like one line, and it's so easy, and he's so like I don't know, like hard.
The metro. That's
Yeah.
the tube. The tube.
The tube. Sorry, the tube.
I'm joking. I'm
Okay,
joking. I'm
okay.
joking.
The tube is really tiny and it's very difficult to go by and it's very crowded.
Do you have a least favourite thing about London?
The tube. I
The
got
tube
lost
again.
4 times. I cried. I didn't like it.
You cried at Earl's Court.
Yeah, it's a really cryable station. Yeah, it's my favorite one to cry. Yeah.
Did you find the maps confusing, or is it just so noisy and hectic you just get lost?
I cry for everything. I come from a really small city, so I've never been on the tube.
Where do you come from?
From the north of Spain.
North of Spain. Very nice. Definitely. And a least favourite thing?
The cost of everything.
The cost. First person to say that today. The cost. I paid £5 for a lemonade.
Oh, the alcohol.
And that, yeah,
expensive.
alcohol's expensive.
I
Yeah,
paid
yeah.
£9 for a pint.
£9 for a pint. Where was this pint?
At a pub, an Irish pub in Chinatown. I don't know, O'Neill's or something like that.
Oh no, it's £9 for a pint. That's scandalous. Would you say you have a least favourite thing about London?
This time of year is quite nice, but majority of the time it's raining and it's cold, so it's pretty miserable.
Yeah, we've had a good summer this year, but normally the weather lets London down a tiny bit. Well, bro, thank you so much, man. Where are you from, by the way?
Trinidad and Tobago.
Nah, that's a lovely
Trinidad,
place,
yeah,
man.
so it's a little different than us, but
Yeah. Why'd you leave then? Why'd you leave Trinidad? It was just London, the culture, the more opportunities, or
yeah, man, more opportunities, make some pounds.
yeah, bro,
Yeah.
tell it pounds, man.
Yeah, make some pounds.
My guy.
Yeah, cool, man. All
Take
the best.
care.
You'll have a good time.
If you had to choose one thing that you dislike the most about London, do you have any idea what that could be?
Well, first thing that springs to mind is when you see beggars. They really need to do something better for them, I think. Cut.
That's what we need, the little shortcut.
Well, I can type it
And
in
then,
if
yeah.
we're doing a search.
Yep, search there. And would you say that you have a least favourite thing about London? Obviously, it hasn't been long.
Yeah, maybe traffic.
Traffic. We've had traffic a lot today. Traffic is quite bad. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you so
Take
much.
care. Enjoy the rest of your stay. And would you say that you have a least favourite thing about London?
My least favourite bit is the amount of time you have to spend on a train or a tube. And I feel like everywhere you go is really about an hour away, or
Yeah.
half an hour away at least.
It's actually a very good point, because every time you get the tube, it's always half an hour, even though on the map it seems like it's very close.
Yeah. Pros and cons. You can get around easy. It's very well linked up.
And what's on the is that Evening Standard?
Yeah. I'm just reading
What's
a bit
that?
of the Evening Standard.
Excuse me, mate. Do you mind if we ask you a quick question? Is that all right?
Yeah, sure.
Least favourite thing about London?
There's not enough McDonald's. But no, honestly, probably the weather, and that's probably everywhere in the UK, not just London.
The UK weather.
The UK weather. I know we've had some banging weather, but slap on Florida's weather in London, you have the greatest city in the world.
So a little fact, this used to be filled up with water, but the massive heat wave in London has actually meant it's all gone. and all that's left is that lovely rubbish. Oh, excuse me, I'm filming a video about what people love about London and what they don't like about London. Would you, any chance you want to be in it? No? Alright, so take care guys. No, I don't want it. So we were just chatting to a lady who doesn't want to be in the video, but she was saying that the Buckingham Palace used to be white. She's lived in London her whole life, and now it's kind of gone very grey. So...
Perfect.
Everything's good. London's perfect.
Yeah,
and where can we find your music as well? Can we find you on Spotify?
It's Giodara, Giodara, like Giodara.
Thank you very much. Take care. Thank you very much. Like, what would my favourite thing about London be? I guess just how easily you can find all your friends and connect with people.
Yeah, oh no, that's it, the variety, yeah.
So, huge credit to our guy here, but basically, we had to refilm his one 3 times, and every time he came up with a new answer. The first time, because we was running towards him to wait for the cameraman to come. The second time, because I kept hearing bus. Damn, that was awkward.
Has to be the bars, man. You guys have some... The bars.
Yeah.
They're just so nice, yeah.
But they are, and they get you A to B anyway. So if there's a lot of traffic, the buses can be pretty big.
Man, I'm talking about bars.
Oh, bars. I thought you said bus.
All up in my head, that's how I behave. Passing up the same, waking up the same. All up in my head, that's just how I behave.